Hello everyone, this is Cipher and today we're going to be playing Rising World. This is the first time I'm going to be actually deep diving into the game's Unity version, which been talking to the community for Rising World, and they said that it really is a completely different game from what I remember back when I was playing it a long time ago. So I want to come in with an open mind and just explore. So this is the setup that I have. You can see the seed there if you want to play on the same seed. I have everything as normal, so normal for the terrain. I did increase the materials a little bit because I plan to do a lot of mining instead of looking for surface ore, that kind of stuff. Vegetation, of course, is enabled. I always turned off caves because I just didn't like having potholes that I didn't create in the world, but somebody else brought up a good idea that it kind of shows that the world is lived in, and so I do like that aspect, but I'm gonna stick with my normal here, so no caves. Of course, water source, and then underground dungeons. All right, let's go ahead and get into the world and see what kind of world we have waiting for us. So there's a lot of things I want to get done in this first run through, this first episode of the game. We want to get our basic tools. We want to get a place where we can settle down and call our home, or at least our first home, and also just get materials pulled together. Which I can tell you right now, just by looking at the area that we're in, I'm already liking it. We have mountains over there. We have water. Oh my goodness, we have water. We can already see animals, lots of assortment of trees, and that looks like a thing right there. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's just the vegetation or something. But that looks different than everything else for me. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll go check that out. Our cows and whatnot, but the first thing we need is stone and sticks, or well, not sticks, but logs. So we're gonna go ahead and mine, or not mine, but we're gonna chop down some trees, grab some stones. Let's see here. F to pick up. I might also just explore this area a little bit before I start chopping down trees. So there's another thing that I'm going to be doing right off the bat is that anytime I see a plant that's notable, like say tomatoes or watermelon or anything along those lines, I'm going to try not to pick them up right away, because I want to wait until we get the sickle, which is a tool that we'll be able to use that allows us to pick up the fruit or the vegetable and get the seeds for it so that we can replant it in a garden or something along those lines. Yeah, this area is really looking good, and I still see that brown spot over there, which is I'm very interested in checking out. So we do need to maintain food and drink, but I don't think it's something that we're gonna have to worry about right away. Okay, and I'm gonna pull stumps too, because I wanna, whenever I replant, I wanna go ahead and replant. So we should get, normally, I thought, normally we would get more than one sapling, but we're going to go ahead and plant the sapling back. So if we get a tree that has two saplings, then we're going to put down one sapling, always keeping the sapling, because we're going to need it, I believe, if I remember correctly, for making our first little bed. So we'll definitely try to keep replanting. Ooh, some iron down there. We'll definitely pick that up. We're gonna need a lot of iron. Iron is gonna be, iron, stone are gonna be our main, well, iron, stone, and wood are gonna be our main things that we're gonna need right off the bat. The game's music, I don't have it really turned up that loud, but the game's music is just really calming to listen to and enjoyable. And just another reason that I really love this game. So this one should probably have about 3 saplings to it. It's a big tree. It's just that I hope I don't lose them. Oh, maybe 2 saplings? Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this. So you may be wondering, well, that doesn't look like a great looking tool. Well, you know, you got to start somewhere. And I think this is a fine weapon to go ahead and start with. Yep, so we got 2. I'm gonna put it more at the top here. Hey, little goat. Tab is to open your inventory, by the way. We're gonna go ahead and throw these in here. E is to open up your crafting menu, and the first thing we're gonna craft is this right here. Let's go ahead and craft that. That opens up the ability to make these, so all we need is some more stone, which stone is very easy to find. So we'll go ahead and get some stone now so that we can get that made, because as soon as we get that started, we're going to be off to the races of getting our iron together. We're going to need so things that I remember it taking, and this could have changed, is we're going to need I think 16 iron to make an anvil. And then the anvil allows us to actually make our metal plates, allows us to make our tools, those kind of things. Go ahead and get these. So then once we have that, then we need to, we should get to where we're making the second tier workbench. And the second tier workbench is used for making looms and those kind of things. So there's a lot of things I want to try to get done today. But I also want to find a place where we can mine and that kind of stuff. Looking for a kind of apple tree as we go along, but I haven't seen any yet. Apple trees are a good resource because they give you water, they give you food, but the apples also grow back. You're not cutting down the tree, you're just pulling the apples from the tree. And that might be one right there. Yeah, it's a fruit tree. Yeah, I got 5 apples. So there we go. We got an apple tree. Not going to cut that down. We need that. So we know it's in the area. And we know what they look like now. So small tree with green, like bright green leaves. Let's go ahead and get some more stone here because we're going to need it anyway. Also, while I'm walking around and doing things, I'm looking out to see if there's any buildings or anything like that. I don't know if that's something that we'll find, but buildings were a very rare thing you would run across back then, and they would have different things. Like I think I found a piano once in a building, but I'm not seeing anything here. And while I was looking... What is that? Oh, that's dandelions. It's weeds. That's really cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started making some stuff. So, I saw that little water hole down there. I think I have an idea for it. Since we're going to need a mine anyway, what I was thinking is setting up our benches first off across the pond, and there's kind of, in my mind, the way I'm looking, if you look right in the middle of my stream, it's kind of a little like it's kind of in the water, but I was thinking maybe making a bridge that cuts over to that. See how it's kind of flat right there? Making a bridge that goes into that, and then that could actually be where our house is. So like the bridge is here, going straight across to there. We'll see how it all works out. But for right now, we just need to put down our first bench. And we'll put that right there. And let's see, do we have enough to make this yet? We're really close. We're really close. Let's go ahead and collect more stone. It's kind of funny because I would have thought I would have collected a lot of stone already. But I guess I've been collecting more trees. Trees are one of those things that you kind of want to go out, get as much trees as you possibly can, and then not have to deal with them for a while. Hey, little goat. You know what would be really nice to see right now is like flax or sheep. Sheep is a really good animal to have around you. And if I can, I don't know if it's a thing. I don't think animal husbandry is in the game yet. But if there's a way that I could put a rope around the sheep and I can drag them into a pen, then I can make sure that I have at least my sheep in one area to fleece them, and be able to get the cotton, and then I'd spin the cotton, make clothing, that kind of stuff. Is that the right word? Fleecing? Fleecing a sheep? I mean, I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down here. Horse. Hey buddy, you gonna stay around and allow me to make you my horsey someday? That's so cool. I don't know, but just the animals in this game, they look so amazing. They spent a lot of time. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna scare it away. I mean, I will if I hit it. Let's not hit it. Just the sound as it's moving around is pretty cool. Hey guy, how's it going? I'd give you an apple if I could. Alright, let's go back over here and let's get pigs. I don't know why I'm awing pigs. I just I don't know. I really like the animals in this game. Alright, let's get this. Now that should be there. And we want to put this on this side. And I'll show you why in a second here. Alright, so go ahead and put that there. Got some saplings there we gotta deal with. I haven't used them yet because alright, so we need, I'm gonna take this wood and take this iron. So we need to stoke the fire. So we're gonna put this in here and we're gonna fill it up as much as we can with as much wood we had. Now we're gonna do this. Now this is one of my favorite things in this whole game. It may be weird, but I'm gonna just hold right click. I'm gonna drag it along. Just, I don't know, something about that just makes me happy. All right, let that cook. All right, let's take a look in here. So what do we need for this? We need 32 lumber, 4 iron ingots. So we need that, but then we also need well, we have to have that before we go into making the anvil, I believe, anyway. So the other thing we need to do is we need to make this. So we have the saplings required, but we just need sticks. Sticks are made from lumber, I believe. So we need 8, so we should be able to just do that. And then we should be able to do that. Because I can math. And there we go. Now we have a place that we can lay down. Now I don't know how to rotate this. This is... Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Trying to think of where I want to put this for now. I guess we'll put this. I wish it wasn't so blocky on the rotation. We'll live with it being right there. Okay. The other thing we want to do is we need to make a fire. It doesn't have to be a bonfire, but it looks like we have the stuff to do it. It's a lot of logs, though. You know, we're gonna go with a normal fire because we could put like skewers around it. I'll put that right there. And then I don't think we're going to be eating anytime soon, so I'm not going to worry about skewers or anything like that. There we go. All right, so we're good. We're started. Now we need to go get more logs. But I want to explore some. It's going to take a little bit of time for the iron to melt, and we can go get logs while we do that anyway. So let's put this back there. Put this on here. Oh, so we're sitting at 85, 80. Let's eat one just to see how much actual water it gives us. Okay, that's a lot. That's 10. So we're not gonna have to eat very often right now. All right, so let me see where I was seeing this thing. Alright, so it should be over there. I kind of think I see it right now. It's like right there. It's like it's hard not to see. Let's see what we got here. Also, let's put some saplings down. Now that we've made our lean-to, we can go ahead and put saplings back around. I understand, buddy. I ain't coming near your lady friends. Not yet, at least. I don't got a bucket. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oh, I need to... Okay, I should have the ability to make everything I need. But this axe is going to break at some point. Because we are using it for everything. Those are pretty big trees, so I'm going to go ahead and just... I'll let that go. Ooh. Got some more apples. We will, before we leave this area though, we will probably grab the apple trees and then, and plant them. Is that a tree type, I'm guessing? Also, so I forget what all allows you to make cloth, but I think hemp is one of them. So we'll need to be looking for that. Hey cows, how's it going? I'm not here to mess with you. Not here to mess with you. Okay. Now the fun part happens. I'm getting a lot of wood, by the way, and I'm trying to get a lot of stone because I want to kind of start... Oh, surface iron. Okay. Well, it could be surface iron, but so here's this is the thing. Things could change, but you'll notice this black spot. That might be coal, because oh, I know this is coal. So see these splotchy marks? This tells me that this is coal. Coal is usually around a lot of iron. Now iron is kind of hard to see during like in shade. Iron, if it's a little bit more dark, kind of like this could actually be tungsten, but I don't think this is. I think this is just iron. All right, so let's try to make it up here. I think I might be getting myself into trouble if I don't start making some footholds. Okay, it's telling me that my hammer is going to be breaking soon, so let me go ahead and go into here. Wait, what did it say? Oh, I have to be near a primitive workbench. Well, we may have to make that if it comes down to it. I'm kind of trying not to... How'd I use all the sticks already? I didn't think I had very much that use sticks. Okay. Made up here. Now trying to figure... Okay. Trying to get an estimate based off of where we came from to where this thing is that I saw. When you get close to these mountains, they really do look tough. And I heard that there's some mountain climbing gear now. I went through some of the change logs, and it wasn't very long ago that they added climbing equipment. Let's go ahead and put the hammer away. See, again, iron, but could be also tungsten. So I think I'm above where... Oh, chicken! Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh my gosh. There you go. There you go. Just wanted to pick you up. So it could have been this tree here, maybe this variant of tree that I was seeing. But I'm just also looking across the wall here. Well, it looks like this is a great place to start at least, because there is a lot. Number one, there's a lot of trees, but there's also a lot of mountains. We have a bay here, which is going to be helpful for allowing us to, once we get the ability to make maps, and then we're going to have to stock up our boat with all of our crafting benches and all that stuff whenever we leave. But it looks like already we're able to see another island over there. And you really do want to explore. I think this is hemp right here. Yeah, so hemp. But again, we don't want to take that without having a sickle. Yeah, so it's this tree. This tree is what I saw. Kind of looks like something you'd see in a jungle or a swamp. We'll take it down, and then when we get back... Oh, never mind. We're not taking it down. You know what? We can. We're going to go ahead and make another primitive bench real quick. We're gonna need that wood anyway, so it's not like it's anything we gotta worry about. let that fall the way it wants to. We're gonna break this because we're not people who leave things behind us. Okay. Let's take this. That looks like it's gonna be a good wood yielding tree, so we may want to save those saplings. There's another tree that I remember. I used to save the saplings specifically for it because I knew that whenever we would get somewhere, we would have a lot of freaking wood growing. I'd have tree farms just made out of it, and I actually make I'd find the dimension of the tree to how much space it needed to grow, and I would create these plant beds that were specifically for a single tree to grow, and then that way I never lost it, never lost these things. Was that only one that I got? Oh my goodness, did the other one fall into the water? Or was that only one? Oh my gosh. Okay, well anyway, something will move closer to our home. Let's go ahead and move back. The iron is definitely done cooking by now, and we're just wasting wood power, which we are going to need. What's this? Just sticks? Okay. Still, one thing I haven't found yet is sheep. Sheep is something that's going to be very important to us, because sheep's going to allow us to be able to make cloth. It's going to allow us to be able to make maps. It's going to allow us to be able to make a lot of things. So we definitely want to get those sheep in our area if we possibly can. So I think well, once this first group of iron gets done, that's going to be the iron that we need to be able to make the new workbench. And then once we have the new workbench, we'll be able to start working on a few things. What's this? Carrots, maybe? Could be onions. I don't know, but we're going to leave those until we have a sickle. But what I'll do is once we have that new workbench down, we'll start framing out what the bridge is going to be going over to our home, how tall we want the actual home to be, that kind of thing. And I think we're going to make it, I don't know, 5 wide, 5 or 7 wide, something along those lines. Okay, so this is done. Means it's out of wood too. Let's go in here. Workbenches. So we need 32 wood, or wait a minute, 32 what? Lumber. Okay. A lot of things just opened up there. This is the next thing we gotta concentrate on though. So let's go in here. That there. That's just sticks. Let's go ahead and grab this lumber, see how much it gives us. Oh, did not mean to do that. Not very much. Okay, wood. We'll go with these. That should be enough. That should be enough to get that next one done. Okay. Now then, break this guy down. We don't need this anymore. Now you may be wondering, well, why are you breaking it down? Well, because you can pick it up if you want to. It's just that type of bench I will not need anymore. If I was to upgrade from this bench to the next variant of this bench, I would want to pick it back up because you're going to want both variants of benches. But for our situation right now, we don't need that. So tools, we can't really do anything with right now. The rake is fine, but it's not something that we'll be using. Equipment, ooh, climbing, and then here's where we get into the blueprints and that kind of stuff. This right here, we need paper for. Paper is made on a paper bench, but paper bench won't be available until we have the anvil, probably. Ooh, we could kill some animals to get a water skin because those will be important, but I don't feel like I want to kill any animals until I absolutely have to. I have food and water with apples right now. If I can get a sickle, I'll be able to try to find some watermelon. Watermelon is probably the best food starting out. And yeah, so I'm not really worried about any of that right now. So the next thing I'm worried about is this. So let's go ahead and see how much wood, how much can I make? It's not very many. Not very many with that, but if I go back to stone, say something like this, I can make a lot of stone. So let's go ahead and so 7. You know, let's just do 50. And we're gonna start off with just blocks. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm gonna see if it'll allow me to sleep. It will allow me to sleep. Oh, and this is done. And it's, hey, perfect. By the way, you can't touch these while they're red. I'll let them turn back to gray. I should have probably mined some of that coal while we were up there because I'm going to go through all of this wood just getting the Alright, there we go. Okay, so this is gridding. Let's see. Do I want to be one more up? I feel like I do. Here's the fun part. Well, first off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a perfectionist about the way things look, so now then, is that wide enough for me? I don't think that's a wide enough entrance, so we're gonna put at least one more on each side, I think. And then we'll see how much we can get. I don't want to do that. Oh no, it's not what I meant to do at all. Well, I did not have the pick to make this. Okay, so I should have been putting down one at a time. It's just what I should have been doing. Well, that's what it is. But hey, you can't go back. You can't change it, but that's okay. We can go ahead and get. I'll just max it out. Because it's not going to matter, really, later on down the line. Let's see here. So... Oops. Once we get the new pick, we'll... Oh, okay. I'm out. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that I have to get rid of. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we'll be putting pillars up for structural integrity and all that. But I'd like to make this whole section here out of wood now that I have the design done. It just means I'm going to have to go chop down tons of trees, which we may not do while I don't know. I was thinking, so there's going to be a lot of times when we're going to need to get some stuff done, and it's not going to be something that you're going to want to sit around and watch, but maybe you'll want to come and watch me stream it. So that'll give you a way to come and hang out and that kind of thing whenever I'm working on projects like this, where I have to get materials and it's going to take a long time. I could cut, but I kind of want to show you the whole process of me failing, that kind of thing, because you know what? We're all human here. Let's keep going with this until we have all of it. There is a way to make it so that I'm able to do a single string of one brick type, but I can't remember how to do it right now. Okay, and now that we've done that, let's go ahead and come over here and get warm. And we are getting low on drink, so let's go ahead and have an apple. We may actually have to kill some kind of animal for some skins to be able to make our pouches, our water pouches. Because right now we have no way to drink water. How are we looking over here? Equipment. Oh, talk about timing. That means our anvil, it's time for our anvil, which means that we're gonna now need to make enough iron to make the big furnace, because I don't do the medium furnace. Medium furnace is a waste, I feel. So now we're coming over here to workbenches. That opens up a lot. Let's go ahead and put this down. Right, wait. Right there. Now then, what do we need? We need sheets. How many sheets do we get per iron? So we currently can make 4 sheets. Should not have done that. Because it only takes 1 iron ingot. Could have made those, and then this takes 2 iron ingots. Could have made that. And the sickle. Could have made the sickle. And the shears. Shears take sheet. Oh, it takes 4 sheets. I don't have any sheep though, so alright, so now then, go back to workbenches. This is our goal right now. So 16 sheets, which means that we're gonna have to do 2 runs of iron bars again. I need to find a place where I can get coal. Well, we know where to get coal already over there, but we're gonna need to be able to have coal because coal is where we shouldn't be using wood for these. So I'm gonna go try to find coal. Let me start organizing this a little bit. Or I need more iron as well, but I'm hoping that place right there is going to be enough iron for us to be able to get things going. All right. So I need wood. I need iron. I need coal. I need everything that I've already needed except for the coal part. The coal part is the new need. And I'm not putting the saplings down immediately because I think I am going to try to set up a tree farm, or at least have trees growing closer to me, making it easier for me to have access to wood. While that's falling, we're gonna go ham on trees real quick. Man, if I wouldn't have hasted to make those sheets, I could have had an axe. I could have had a pickaxe. Could have been get my fruits and vegetables. That's what I get. That's what I get for being hasty. That's what I get for doing what I do. Okay. Let's go find this coal. Hopefully we can find surface coal over here where we don't have to climb some sharp, I was about to say, if that's sheep, I am going to be so happy. But it's not, it's ibexes. Or goats, whatever you want to call them. Kind of on the lookout. Corn. Don't misclick. Okay. Alright, let's find some. That is a really cool looking area over there. We'll definitely have to go check that out. I can see that climbing hook probably coming in handy really soon. But I have to get rope, which means I have to have some kind of, like, see, if I had a sickle, that's hemp. Okay, I see some iron. Iron could mean coal. Man, this thing is steep. Oh my goodness! If this was real life, I would not want to be here right now. I don't have the proper climbing materials. Oh, is this a normal stone? I think it's normal. It's not gonna be a coal rock. Yeah, just normal. All right. slowly make your way over. Okay, see the splotching? Splotching's good. Splotching is good news. Coal. We found it. We're in it. Look at how freaking straight down that is right there. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but I'm scared of heights. I do not like heights at all. The one thing I really liked about the old version, I think I'm hearing it here too, is that when you hit certain metals, like there's a dullness. And you can hear it. So you hear the dull? Okay. There's the ping. But hear the dull when you hit actual coal. And then there's a different ping for regular stone. It's just one of those really niceties about the game that makes you really like become enamored with it, is that you know if you found what you're looking for just by the sound of it. And now watch, we're gonna get through the coal here, and this is gonna make a different sound as well. I just got the nighttime. Alright, let's keep going until this breaks. Do have some sticks on me. General, can I make a torch? I can make a torch. By the way, I was checking out different things in the game, and I was like, I accidentally had pressed F3, and F3 is fly mode, and I didn't want fly mode. I wanted to play survival. F4 gives you kind of your XY locations, but again, don't really want that either. I don't want to know which way I'm facing or anything like that. I want to explore the game how it should be explored, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my inventory. We have 102 coal now. Is that coal or is that's stone? We got 43 coal. That's actually a lot. There we go. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna, when you get further and further into a mine, it gets darker. Oh, there it is. Ouch. But we got some coal. We got what we came for. We know where to come back to. We know where some hemp is, so we're gonna try to remember that. And if I don't remember it, and you see that I'm going around in an episode or two, and I haven't picked up the hemp, but I'm picking up all the other vegetables and stuff, you know, just shout at me. Tell me, hey, buddy, you forgot the hemp over on that mountain where you found the coal. All right. So we ended up getting a lot of stone. Stone is what I kind of wanted anyway, just so that we can finish up our faux bridge, if you will. And then we're gonna fill out the bridge with wood. We're probably gonna put, I don't know, I guess I need to measure how big the bridge is. But we're gonna put probably every so often we'll put pillars going down into the water. We also need to make some stairs. I wonder if there's corner stairs. I really didn't look at the shapes. I knew that there was stairs, but I didn't know if there was like corner pieces to them. I'll have to check that out. Hey buddy, how's it going? Just chilling, vibing. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna need to eat again. Oh yeah, that's right. We found some apples. We found some more apples, so I can actually eat to where my water is at least. Okay, we'll stop there. We don't want to overeat apples. That's a lot of sugar anyway. As if that's the thing I'm worried about the most. Did I leave the fire on at the camp? Okay, before I do anything else, we need to make tools. Did I make the sickle yet? I didn't make the sickle. I don't think. All right. Now then. Okay, so I'm looking for corner. Yes, so stair corners. We'll work on the stairs once we get, because that's going to be done in wood. We're not going to be doing that in stone. Oh my goodness, look at that. That just looks so cool to have actual tools. Oh my goodness, look at the chickens. Oh, I was off. Oh, I love that sound. Okay, so here's the thing is... Wait a minute, did I make this 8 wide? I did. Okay, so we're gonna have to make it 1 more wide. Do we want to make it on this side or this side? I think this side. I have 12 blocks left. That's fine. Did I want it one more higher or not? Let's see. That comes in one block above my head. I think I'm gonna make it one more higher just because. There we go. And then we'll bring this out. I wish I got at least some of the materials back, but I understand that why I don't. Alright. This is my mistake anyway, so I'm gonna leave that there. That way it's gonna be easier to come back across over here. Which means that I also need boom. I do have one more block here, so put that there. Hammer time maybe? No, I think it only works on that. I think I actually need a rake for this. Let's see if we have the stuff to make a rake. Need sticks. There we go. And then we'll put a block under there as well. Now that'll round it out. All right, let's go ahead and make some more of this stuff. This thing done. All right. There we go. now my OCD isn't going to be causing me any problems. All right, let's go ahead and go over to here. There we go. gonna have to replace this pick before. Oh, I didn't even put. Okay, let's put this away. We need our coal. Oh, we don't need this anymore on there. Need our iron. There we go. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up and get this ready for next time. And let me know what you think. Well, I know it's gonna be kind of a slow grind getting started off the bat because we're really having to start fresh. But hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. And if you have any ideas, anything that I'm doing wrong, or maybe you want me to try to work on something specific, just let me know and I will try to get it done for you. Well, done for us, because I want to make this look the best we can, so that we have a home, we have a place, so we can call it our own. There we go. And next time we'll actually get the wood structures done for down here. Now that we have an axe, it'll make cutting down trees a whole lot faster. And then we'll get this all filled in, and then we'll put down pillars so this doesn't look like it's a flimsy bridge that's being held up by stone that shouldn't be hovering in the middle of a river. Or, yeah, let's call this a inlet. We can also add on to this maybe a dock for our boat, which we'll have available at some point in the future, and then we'll start designing other things around that. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. This is Cipher. Peace out, and thank you for enjoying this game that I really enjoy with me, Rising World.